All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. Hope you're having a good day. Let's go ahead and jump into it real quick. Just get warmed up with the checker deck run. The good early. Not quite as good as the head, but still something. Maybe we'll take that banana. It's kind of expensive. Guess we're taking the banana. Are we? No, I don't think so. We'll take the interest. And we'll just do a couple of flushes here. Fist is a little bit better. We could also gamble on this. That puts us at $2. Let's just buy the fist and say good enough. Just play the straight flush. Thanks for stopping by, Blub. Probably want to find some direction in the hand that we're...
Well,
I mean, that's good. It's not exactly direction, though. Hashtag fun dad. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Okay. Let's just do this. Hey, welcome, Yasin. Sure. Let's check in here. Maybe this will give me direction. High card. Could also take the Nancy. Good enough. Possible we sell out of this pretty quickly if we don't find anything useful for it to do. But it gives me some decent outs. Hashtag fun dads, thank you for the bits. What do you call 2 rabbits fighting? Hair knuckle boxing. Do paws have knuckles? Alright. Guess we're temporarily doing 2 pair. Excuse me. Trading card, huh? Great. I feel like no Joker is more commonly... High card feels a little bit better with the raised fist, especially like because mime works well with the raised fist. Yeah, I should probably still play good hands, I guess, while we're leveling that up. And Midas Mask. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're just going pairs because we need the chips pretty badly. So we can grab that as well. Here's chips. Doesn't really work with what we're trying to go for here. Maybe this will be money positive. Bye. We probably just don't have the econs support. Oof. Anything? Seance, huh? Very cool. Yeah, that's not gonna do it, is it? I think we're just cooked. $70. We'll have to have it, yeah. It has to be this. Oh, okay. That's something. Happening because you took Nancy? If I didn't take Nancy, the run would have been dead. Which, I don't know, maybe that's a better bait than whatever this is, but we would have been much more dead, much more quickly without the vampire here.
Well met.
Bing bong. Thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate that. Double Empress. Streamers hacking. One roll. We can't do that because we have the vampire. Can probably do this though. Oops. Send it. Uh-oh. I think if I do this, it works. Could also just send this out. Hey, welcome, Brodern.
Well met.
Burglar might be necessary here. My name is Mr. H. Thank you for the 6. Why couldn't I just draw a pair? There we go. Well, we can play straight flush for the fans. And for the money, apparently. Yerp. Alright then. Brodern, thank you for the bits. Mystic Summit, my beloved. That's 15 molt, you sick freak. How dare you? Roll once. Disappointed. This one. It's a FIBA Multia. Oh, God. Okay, Drake. Found the Libertarian in chat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fortunately, you can't explain the difference between them without sounding like one. You don't really need to, like, differentiate them without being one, though, right? Hey, welcome, Kirsten. A distinction without a difference? Yeah, exactly. Alright, we need some score. Am I desperate enough for a wheel here? Alright then. They're boss blind. Look, we die if we end up this broke, right? We might die anyway. Yeah, we just gotta go net. We have to spend down in the shop, I think. Burglar can save us. Yeah, because sometimes a misprint just hits you with a random plus 22. Please don't die here. Oh, plus 3. Maybe I should have killed misprint. Plus 9. I think we're dead. Unsuccessful warm-up round. Good God. And Jimbo can help out in a pinch here. Thank you. It's gonna allow me to buy exactly Telescope, but I don't know if I want it with this setup right now. Maybe the rare straight flush run? Runner is not a good joker for a straight flush run. Runner is a great pair joker, though. Three more queens. Runner is a great obelisk joker? Yeah, that's what I said. When a single planet gives you +2 runner procs, you don't really need the runner? Exactly. Yes. That chatter Balatros. $3? If you consider the runner as a cool guy, yeah. No, nobody's disputing that. Runner is a good joker, just not for a straight flush build. Honestly, also not great for a straight build. Convenient for a straight build. But straight builds typically have better ways of, like straight flushes, finding their chips. So you're just solving a problem that the build doesn't have. We need red card ASAP? Okay. That chatter also Balatros. A streamer, you forgot synergy? No, I understand the synergy of playing runner with a pair build. The problem is we're lacking in Molt right now. So it's got to be Jupiter. I always knew this was a pair build. Probably should have waited till after we saw the pack to sell the Jimbo, but I don't know, something about having $20 exactly when you open the pack just feels nice, doesn't it? Yeah, we do want more permanent molts. Told you it was a pair build. That's actually like a huge pickup and probably allows me to get the stuntman now. So we don't have to care about the runner, really. If this breaks and we get Cavendish, the run's just... Oh. Okay. Now we're really cooking. I probably wouldn't have taken the Supernova if I had known the red card was right around the corner. Most gold stake run to ever gold stake. It's true, and you know it's true because very soon people are going to be like, wait, how is this run winning? I can't believe we drew that gold card again. I want a new banana. First runner, then like I never in my life have I had this many options for chips. My God. Alright, we just need maybe another times mold option. $10 is probably worth over 3 malts, especially when we're not really the high need. This could be something. Not into this boss blind, obviously, but eventually.
Well met.
Captain Crunchy, thank you for the prime. And we got Telescope. It's probably worth. If it was worth it the first time, it's worth it the second time, right? When it's actually even more. Oh no, not the plants. Why'd I look for the kings? There we go. Blue seal. This could have been a speed run. Could have gone Kai mode. And then embarrassed myself horribly when I still lost. You know, this run could also use a bungler here. Holy. Or if a blue seal, probably not worth with, Jesus. We really need something multiplicative, right? Now it's really a speed run seed. No, my $3. If I could sell the Supernova, I think it would be the Stone Soul. Will raid card outpace Supernova here? That's... it's not a question. It will always outpace red card or Supernova. Not just here, but everywhere. Because it's a much better Joker than Supernova. Flash card greater than red card? So people keep trying to tell me. I've never seen it happen. I've even pit them up against one another before. And the red card, like, passes the flash card after being behind. You can feel Stuntman dying soon? You're gonna want to tune back into this stream, the one that you're chatting on. Because if Stuntman dies soon, I die. It's only like times 8 can't be useful for long? Yeah. Yeah, we clearly don't need that for anything. GG. Oh no, anti-synergy. What are we gonna do? Well, there goes my money. Nah, it doesn't have to, right?
Well met.
Comrade Milksteak, thank you for the prime. Boil me up one while you're at it, please. Over hard, of course. Over jelly beans? No, jelly beans on the side, please. I don't know what to do with this other than let's destroy those, I guess. Am I in a retirement home? If you have to ask that question, the answer is probably yes. Right? Or at least maybe you should be. Do you know who the president is? Hologram pisses me off for some reason. Some people just like losing, I guess. Six, 7.
Well met.
Darvog, thank you for the prime. Alright, there's one boss blind to be worried about here. And it's not this idiot. Not like hologram because it's the only Joker with a floating face besides the legendary, so it's a fraud? I mean, it's better than like half of the legendaries in a lot of runs, so not a fraud. Just claiming its rightful slot on the team. You start leveling pairs to get out of Stuntman. Yeah, now is the perfect time to do that. Great question. Nice. Flashcard could never. And I'm playing Clover Pit, only because I have to. But I keep delaying it because people seem way too eager to bully me when I play it. Why do I have to? It was a charity incentive. GG. Backseating in that game is Undertale level? Yep. I can tell just by the way that people ask me to play it. Which is why I haven't played it yet. Dag. Thank you for the membership. Congrats on C++. Let's go back to the fun deck. All right, Belatro. We did it. I forgot to say it. Oh, God. Do we actually go for the stupidest play possible here? I keep the aces together. Okay. An actual good starting Joker, I guess. Where are we hiking? We'll know when we get there. Or a helpful park ranger will maybe save us. If there's an eternal mold joker in here, I can take the madness.
Well met.
Okay. You promised? I did. You see, if we simply play every card in our deck, they will all have lots of chips attached to them.
Well met.
Grit Monster, thank you for the 2 months. One hand type. Okay. Oh no. That just makes me die because I can never find Eternal Plus Molt? Well, that's why we didn't take it until we had the Jolly. Well, we're gonna need to find, like, maybe some chips, because this this hiker is gonna be a little sketchy now that we're stuffing our deck even more.
Well met.
Death and the Fool. Did that, you lied to me? Thank you for the gifted sub, though. Just go aces or something, I don't know. I don't know about an early rental hologram. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and win the run and not worry too much about it. Real concern is the flint? Yeah. I mean, because that because our money was low, and then the flint, being the flint, cost me a lot of extra money in the form of hands, so it's pretty unfortunate. But, like, especially on Ghost deck, I have no problem taking an Eternal Hologram here. Huge. Water. Nice. Arthur. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are attempting to get an Eternal Hiker run online here. I don't know who decided this was a good idea, but spoiler, it was me. Surely this will go well. Look, we do have a ×4.5 madness cooked up, so got something here. And we've got some foil cards. This Jolly Joker is, like, extraordinarily load-bearing. think it's you, and we're done. So now we can just play regular pairs. And we really just want to figure out ways to get this going. Oh, okay. More aces.
Well met.
Healazing. Thank you for the 5 months. Also, welcome, Murphy. I saw the cool announcement you were talking about. Congrats, by the way. We could have onked and died. Is that another really poorly timed ox that I spy? Surely it's the Eternal Haiku that's making this run successful? Look, it was our source of chips for a period of time, okay? Yesterday's hologram, I think, was like 33, which is pretty good considering we got it like anti-8. What am I even looking for here? Is Hiker a meme? No, it's just not very good, but like a lot of jokers aren't very good. 2-pair. Okay, don't play 2-pair. Highest you've gotten Madness? I took a solo Madness pretty far on White Stake once, but I don't really remember. Maybe like 15? Or thereabouts is the highest Madness I've gotten. Hiker is underrated, bro. You're the expert. Don't play a 2-pair. So this could set the record? No. Not even, it won't even set my record. Just because the Joker isn't very good doesn't mean it's useless? Yeah. I've been saying that. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Gwen Stefani would not approve of these runs. She ain't no hologram girl. I'm sorry for reading that aloud for everyone else. But if I have to read it, you have to too. Excuse me. It was alright. Yeah, we've definitely had worse. Which is why we no longer have text-to-speech. I was there, yeah. I wish I weren't. Remember TTS? Those weren't the days. They certainly were days. But it's good that we can go back and remember the days that definitely weren't the good days, in hindsight. I miss TTS? I tell you what. Start up a stream and you can turn TTS on for yourself. You can report back to us. I feel like this is very similar to the run that we just did in like the boss blinds that we're encountering and stuff. How many Roffle Copter jokes? People generally didn't pay for those ones. At least. That's one where people just drop into chat the first time that they enter. That and Roffle, or waffles and ruffles. Those are the ones that people just spam to get my attention the first time they enter stream. Oh, that was accidentally a flush. That's comedy. Yeah, I think I saw someone doing a similar bit on Kill Tony.
Well met.
Viral Sun, thank you for the 5 months.
Well
And Mao
met.
Ducks, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
Pong, thank you for the 5. Kill Tony mentioned? Yeah, sorry, Kill Tony, parentheses, derogatory. I assumed it was obvious, but just to be clear. There we go. Hologram juice.
Well met.
Low, thank you for the 2 months. Unfortunately, like, this is proving that the hiker was actually doing something here, right? Like, unironically, the hiker is being shown to be effective. GG. We have no money, or I'd take it endless. Belatro! Sorry, I almost forgot again. I had some regrets there, as the discards were not paying out. This is more immediately good, which is what we want at this stage in the run. We could go full Roffle heavy here. But we've already gotten a couple of those. Also, welcome, Focus Shock. Wait. Now that you're here. Let me see. Let me see if I can still find it. Oh my god, wait, they're multiplying. We got 2 comments in the Roffle Heavy video today. Hogging out of their gourd that you were there. Focus Shock mentioned the rest of my day is great now. And then second one, the Focus Shock love in this run brought joy to my heart. A true man of the people. Where did you come from? I guess we're doing queens. It's an expensive shot, but probably pretty good. That's not how this card works. Right, do a random message by accident. My career is over. Yeah, we've got to un-VIP you now. What is happening? Why do I keep getting... It's because one person said something bad about hologram, right? I don't know if we're feeding this one. We'll see. Roffle Scrandle arc win. I feel like nothing would make me crash out faster than doing Scrandle. People have already heard me rant about Skyline Chili. And then tried to tell me that it isn't the most disgusting thing on the planet, so... Yeah, I love Skyline. Mods. Get him. British cuisine? I mean, Skyline Chili is effectively British. Like, for all intents and purposes. I, like, true red-blooded Americans would never claim that. Turns out we are going hologram, I guess. Sorry about that. Real chili has no beans, right? Yeah. Wait, maybe it can't be British because they put beans on things that don't belong. Whereas Skyline refuses to put beans in a place where it does belong. Curious. We're once again just looking for chips, I guess. Mikey, thank you for the super chat. If you get hologram runs all day, hologram is the most Joker. I hope this helps. All right. Well, next run, I guess, isn't going to be a hologram run, is it? My man. That's where we get our chips. Uh-oh. Next ante is where we get it. Gotta make C-dubs proud. Guess we're doing high card. There we go. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. My girlfriend called me a hologram the other day. I think she's projecting. Thank you. That was it. That one actually got me. Don't boo that one. That's some of chat's best work. Beans on toast hate is classist in origin. I like to think of it as patriotic. That's why I always dump tea in the ocean as well. Are we gonna get any Spaceman procs? Yes, that answers that. Might have to go down in ante just because we're kind of weak. What's your problem, man? I need them chips. Oh! Alright, don't forget to sell the Burning Man. Why is that so big? Oh, Death and the Fool, thank you for the bits. A lot of them, too. Couldn't see what was going on, the animation was so massive. Cool. Oh my god. I'm a spaceman believer. Wait a minute. We're zooming. Shader, thank you for the super chat. Dude, the Balatra University approved method of carbonating the space man? That's not a spaceman, that's my friend. Yeah. Okay.
Well met.
Sure. That's a lot of red seals you're seeing. Caster, thank you for the prime. Jesus. Goodbye, banana. Oh, we have a blue seal. Would you look at that? Hanging Chad waiting room? No, the photograph's just here because we've been broke and don't have anything better to do. It's not actually very good. Oh. Didn't buy the discard voucher. Huh? There we go. Okay, we might actually need some scoring soon. I got a rock. Maybe we do need a hanging shed. Money, please. Eggs money. It's not immediately. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, that's a shame. Maybe if we had gotten the steel a little bit sooner.
Well met.
Yeah, we needed the steel sooner, but unlucky. It's just a really poorly timed wall again. We've been getting a lot of those lately. It's a great investment tag, though. Overcrack, thank you for the prime. Really want some score. Okay. So that we can justify taking the investment tag here. Discard for a flush. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Almost didn't play 5 there. I mean, it's something, right? Splash is a chip joker if you squint hard enough. I mean, we don't have to because it's also foil, right?
Well met.
Clipped Wing
Well
and
met.
Geckington, thank you for the subs. And GC, thank you for the super chat. There will be a new season of Major League Ball Ultra soon, but I have no real plans beyond that for multiplayer. So close. Nice. All of our molt is essentially coming from levels right now. Jimbo's helping. That's why he's still on the team, but could I get some? This is such a weird spot to be in, to be just like desperate for the common thing in gold stake runs, looking for flat molt. I don't need this. I have plenty of chips. Insane. It's anti 3. I don't want to be in the splash forever, right? Especially as a rental. Who played these queens? Surely there's one in here that's available, right? Yeah, but we're not going to draw it. Rainbow rebate anti-synergy? If you say so. Well, now it shows up. Oops, all scaling? Yeah, we gotta get this blue joker out of here. That doesn't scale. Why'd you sell Jumbo? $20. Earlier, there was a question about red card versus flash card. Really, the true test is red card versus Grimbo. And I still think red card mogs. Immolate? Neat.
Well met.
CG, thank you for the prime. Oh no, it was red card versus Supernova last time. Grimbo Mog's red card? Okay, but back here in reality, one of these numbers is much bigger than the other. Red card deniers hate solid econ bases? Yeah. I'm surprised there's still any red card deniers left. Like, you're just arguing against reality at that point. Oh, that might be it. Terminal reroll addicts. That actually could be something. People deny reality all the time. No, they don't. I've never seen it, so it must not be true. Same thing with campfire deniers. Yeah. I mean, campfire denial was really wild before the update. Huh? Red card would be more equal to flash card on gold stake where prices increased over time? Yeah, the old version. That's why on old gold stake, red card was pretty bad. Same thing with Constellation, to be fair. Now it's just red card deniers that are bad. That's fine. Black hole, nah, +3 mult. Yeah, which one is better for my score? Would you like +3 mult or +1 mult? We're dead here, aren't we? How did we still find a way to die to the Flint with that build? We just had no multiplicative options on anti-6. Maybe should have discarded for a pair there, but like because of it being the Flint, the pair felt less necessary. Could sell the Hex to get the hallucination. How do you feel about throwback here? It's one of the worst scaling times mult jokers in the game. especially on gold stake, it's just like extraordinarily rarely useful. Speaking of.
Well met.
Yawn, thank you for the prime. Does Madness just suck? On lower stakes, everything above black stake, it's a phenomenal joker. Especially compared to Throwback. It's everything Throwback wishes it were. It gets the scaling and you get to see the shops. It's gonna be the hearts this time for sure, right? Okay. Plus the scaling is just better. Boy, that's really wild. Those are like not at all you're right, and that's insane. If only. I think we need the flat mult too much right now. Noisy, thank you for the bits. What about it for the flat mult? Yeah, but I need money. The problem with... One of the biggest problems with Dagger is how expensive it is. And spending below interest at that stage in the run only further exacerbates that issue. There's the good Eternals when you need them for a Dagger run. Eternals are bad for a Dagger run. I needed the Eternals for the Madness, not the Dagger. Please hit the flush. Uh-oh. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too late. Okay, that might save me. It just gets us there. Someone say Perkio is a bad Joker. It is more often than you would think it is. There are a lot of situations where it's the worst legendary you could get. Oxide is never too late to square up. Yeah, the problem is, like, trying to pivot our build like that for the square Joker is a little bit dubious. Like, we almost just didn't have the scoring to get there. Perkio is a situational Joker. You're not going to believe this. But so is every other Joker in the game. Some just have more situations where they're useful. That's the situation for a default Joker. We literally just... It kept us alive for several antes last run. Perkio is great, then you sell it. Sometimes. Need that voucher, but I need money. Uh-oh. Emily? Ugh. None of these really do anything. Which is a problem because we might die now. It's going to be very close, but I think we're going to fall up short. This is 16, this is 10. That's why you don't take dagger, I guess. Could have bonked the dagger, yeah, then we could have died sooner. It would have been much less close. It's a good starting Joker. Dagger just kills the econ with so little upside. Yeah. See if we can get one more face card. Nice. Alright. Guess that's fine. Chose poorly. Here. I don't want to win with this hand. I want to try and get Faceless Joker value and more scaling on the spare trousers before we start falling off here. Perfect. It may be close to time to start cashing in on some of this. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to do it because I need chips. That's a better option for chips, I think. Holy. Okay, then. Egg. Works with the brainstorm. Beautiful. I like money. Ah. Alright, finally some vampire value. Interesting. Whoa! Hello? I went over. You been the vampire? Yeah, I'm desperate for Time's Molt now. Why would I not? Why do you love vampires so much? I like jokers that are good for the run. And that solve a problem for the run. It is probably the single most important joker to this lineup, maybe other than Bull. But Bull could be replaced by levels in Uranus, so it probably is just Vampire is the most important. There we go. Bad time for the Serpent, but should be manageable. I didn't want the 5s though. What's your problem? Colonel Polypants is definitely something I haven't seen someone use before. Is that a joke? I feel like it's a very common play. I just posted a run where I had 4 of them. Oh, right. 46. Should be about the same, right? Slightly better on the Bull. Let's just take this for the vampire scaling now. That's nice. I think we want the purple more than anything, right? Because purple is how we feed vampire. We already have chips, we have molt, so scaling on blue is not as big of a deal. Probably sells for the most. Justice, I guess. Hologram. Never seen that one before. Zooks. Thank you for the super chat. I owe you an apology. Last night I said YouTube chat is all about being nice and that they're better than Twitch chat. Today has proved me wrong and keeps proving me wrong. I mean, yeah. They do that. How many emulates have we gotten? We're gonna get a hologram erosion build online, surely. Here. That's pretty good. This can go here. This here. This here. Oops. Wheel me? Ah! That one was unintentional, I promise. When is the appropriate time to copy Vampire? When it scores you more points than copying something else? I wish. I just want to have room for both of those. Zooks, thank you for the super chat. Oh, there's the erosion. It'll come back after an ecto? True. And chat's never been wrong about that type of thing. It sold the useless blueprint. I would have had to had one first. But they're like, the pause was considering selling the brainstorm. Like 100%. That's my worst Joker right now that I can sell. I think because it's Crimson Heart, we have to go down. I don't. Because of the vampire, I can't take that. Let's hold it for more purple, actually. It's better long term. Like, there unironically is an angle where we saw the brainstorm. It's not super strong for us right now. It's like it's a 2x Joker.
Well met.
Taylor, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate that. And Zooks, thank you for the gifted memberships as well. Alright, please. Please don't violent vessel me here. That's a problem. Okay, we can get there. Two jacks. All right. Three queens, so we keep that. Ditch the king. This is, I thought, going to be a tough one to beat. But I guess if you have $200, you're fine. Guess that's what happens when you have good jokers. The chat consistently underrates. Probably rip this. That was a lot of shiny. Now we can get that marble joker. Surely. Chatter said it would come back, so it will. Well. Boss blind. GG? Yeah. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Other hands aren't as leveled, but that doesn't matter because I don't need levels because my points comes from chips, malts. The boss blind is not a concern in the slightest. Taking that could kill me though. Passed on a guaranteed AAA. What do you think AAA does for me right now? Yeah, there's no way that I can make this, like, do anything super relevant here. For the same reason that previous boss blind wasn't a concern, AAA would not be good for us.
Well met.
Soylent System, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that. There we go. There are kings left. I wonder if this is better now. about the same. Ooh. Noisy Turtle, thank you for the bits. What always kept you away from FPS style games? I'm bad at them. People tend to like doing the things that they're good at, not bad at. So, is the satisfaction of having a legendary Joker for like 15 seconds and then immediately dying worth it to you? Which, like, I'm not passing judgment on that, but you get the play there was I get a legendary Joker and die, so I didn't take it. Here I got a full anti-cleared as a result of not taking it, potentially. Like a full additional anti. You die a legend though? Yeah, but you get to play the game a lot less. Like, it's like, ooh, a legendary. Okay, I'm done. That would be the that would have been the situation if I had taken it. So I didn't take it. Alright. Well, we are dead here, though. You don't need to be good at something to enjoy it. Yep, that's what I said. Benny, thank you for the super chat. Bro literally did the, oh, you don't like waffles, so you hate pancakes meme. Congratulations. GG. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water and then we'll keep going. Alright, send it. Okay. Weird draws. But good draws, I guess. It's probably you. Unfortunate. Just need a jack here. Fine. Rico, thank you for the super chat. Better luck this time. We won the last run. What? Purple? I would like some molds. Not exactly what I meant, but it has to be done. There is no molt in this game. I'm going to die. I'm not going to die yet, but soon. It's horrific. Oh god. It really is just going to come down to the bloodstone here. Good enough, but just barely. I can't take a rental here. One. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Unless. Actually, a huge draw. We get the blue as well. Just cost me a lot of money. And it broke. Bus might save. emphasis on might, I guess. Okay, I think that gets... No, we need malt, not ships, uh-oh. I think I have to derail the bus here. Probably should have sold the fortune teller as well. Ow. Ow. Oh, thank you, Bloodstone. Holy. Alright, money me. Oh, that might have saved the run. Oh. Now the boss blind is still rough. We still need some suit fixing, so purple is necessary here. Ow. Holy. Anointed? Okay. Please help. Oh no. Oh no. Probably need to roll. Sure. Ah. Alright, we survived, but we're pretty broke. That's no good. Hey, Jumbo. Think we have to take one of those skips. It's useless. 0 hearts. Yeah, I need Bloodstone to lock in here. And maybe
Well
also
met.
these lucky cards. Pats, thank you for the 5. They locked in. What's that RNG? I literally just went 0 for 5. What are we talking about here? Spirit Flush, not gonna happen. Guess the game really wants me to have popcorn. Seltzer, gotta be it. Okay.
Well met.
Wildcat, thank you for the 5. Egg. I believe. I don't believe. Noisy Turtle, thank you for the bits. Oh no. Rip to the seltzer. France is good. Yeah, we need that. Oh god, not the serpent. Seven. I do not think we have seen a sun card. No. I've been looking. Boy, that barely cleared. Guess we've got wild cards at least. Okay, this is why this is a bad boss blind for me. Vagabond. I gave you the raid. Hope you had a good one. We are desperately trying to keep this run alive. We've had some extremely close calls, and this is likely to be another one. Hope you had a good stream, though. Okay, hold on. here. Okay, at least the Bloodstone is hidden. But the problem is we only have one hand left with the Seltzer. Why did you forsake our deer trading card? I'm desperate to survive. Are you crazy? Alright. Guess we tried. Might as well use the discard here. Sensing a big rage quit after this run. Yeah, that's what I'm most well known for. Kind of telling on yourself that that's how you behave, though. Diamonds are kind of bad too because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's probably the safe line. Oof. Like, we can't roll the 1 and 3 here. I think we take one of each. Now we draw all of our hearts. Oh no. Well, turns out the problem wasn't the head. It was the seltzer being gone. Having to miss a shop to skip was devastating, as it usually is. Oh, sorry, I forgot to rage quit. We'll do it next time. Something moderately bad happens. That's good enough. Sure is going down from here, yeah. Yeah, we lost one run in a game where losing runs is pretty common. Time to throw a tantrum and rage quit. Okay. I lose so often, I rage quit when I win. Alright, you're kind of cooking with that one. Well, give me that queen back. I want a fresh copy of that, not a perishable one.
Well met.
Resident Solid. Thank you for the prime. Or Resistant Solid, I know how to read. Said the liar.
Well met.
Mimi, thank you for the prime. I don't really want to be playing flushes with this build, but game has other ideas. This feels heavy. It's anti-3. Chill. Uh-oh. I don't think this is enough, unfortunately. Oh. Okay. Definitely heavy. Nothing has changed. I gotta stop reading chat today, man. I thought yesterday was bad. Whew. There's where the actual crash out's about to happen. Just relax and enjoy the run, or don't, but like... It has just started. Very nice. That's very good. Lost blind a little sketchy. Okay. What can I get away with here? Probably just this. Stop forcing me into flushes, please. Read. Worth it. Nothing to do with that. Zooks. Thank you for the super chat. It was scary face, you got it. Fine. Chat's been pretty bad at behaving this week. Yeah, and it's only Tuesday. Insane. Four queens left. Oh no. Edge. Another one lost to the Flint. Nothing can ever make me not hate the Flint. Oh, we need a really good Joker. That is... Fortunately, there's an investment tag. Okay, that's really good with an investment tag. I usually restart after this. It's because you're weak. Why would I restart after with an investment tag start? The strongest start you can get in this game. Like, it just completely renders the anti-1 moot. I see, thank you for the super chat. I need chips. Actually could have taken that king and then gone with the, Could have taken the red seal. We are on ghost deck, though. So I'm sure it won't matter too much. But also we need to get the red card going, because that's the strong thing that we have here. Oh, Jesus, dude. I mean, I can't not take it. It's an extraordinarily good start. Gonna take it because we keep just getting an abundance of flat mult. Red card's not going anywhere. Unless we decide to sell it, then it goes somewhere. Makes the red card useful. Even if we... Oh my god, dude. We're just never getting red card value. It's a lie, we will eventually.
Well met.
Firon, thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate that. So 2 very good planets. What are you doing to me? Oh, should have skipped that. I forgot about the red card. That time that was just... I forgot. Excuse me? Holy, excuse me. We? Oops. Forgot about this. My lord. We can think about it. It has potential to be very good long term. It is a little bit sketchy in the immediate. Yeah, that might be a little too sketchy. Unless we find something like immediately. Okay. I think you gotta go. Alright, finally, we're down to a 54 card deck. We do have 8 kings, though. There's our red seal. Could have been patient. Probably need to take the voucher if we want to get this set up. So we're pretty weak right now. We don't need it right now necessarily. Let's see if we can get one more purple. Do I even... No, I don't have another purple. That was stupid. Well, he clears it anyway. Perfect. Okay, we need some aggressive deck fixing now. It's also good. That's very good. Okay. Make sure we have enough kings. Huge. I don't know how that works into Psychic. President Deja Vu for the Queen. Why would I do that? Is a queen a king? Is this seated? Yeah, that's what unseated in the pin comment means. Queen can become a king if he wants. I agree. But making my king's polychrome does nothing for me. Maybe not nothing, but extraordinarily little. Just want the Pluto here. Probably Troubadour could have been useful. Yep. Probably also could have died if I tried to greet it that long. Thing about it. Yeah, I would have had to sell the Troubadour for the Invis anyway, so no. No, Troubadour, like, that was part of the consideration. I forgot about the Invis. Never seen you in a non-black shirt? Must not be looking very hard. Why not sell Brainstorm if it's not helping your scoring right now? Who can say?
Well met.
Jesus. All right. Yerp. Need to save the cryptid for that. That'll help. Come on. And at least we can do this. Save it for a red seal. Triplets. Huge. Guess maybe we should level pair in case we get like the Ox or something. Okay, well. It's annoying, but should be fine still. Pretty good. Huge. Do just have to dump it here though. Don't really care about that. Nice. like that going into the boss blind, but I guess as long as we have 3 kings, we're fine. I think everything matters a lot less than just cutting as many cards as possible to make sure we consistently draw kings. I want this, but not right now. Maybe consider hanging on to this. But we've got a ways to go for that. Let's come back for it. Watch it take forever to come back. Well, I know there's very few jokers that help me right now, right? So I'm not likely to roll into multiple instances of the very few jokers that help me right now. That's one that definitely helps with how bad our temperance is right now. I think I still like the trading card a little bit more. That's funny. I don't like dumping this on not a red seal, but it doesn't matter. Just blueprint and brainstorm? DNA's fine too, but not without the blueprint and brainstorm, really. Is it all important to level high card here? 10 is usually enough, but it doesn't hurt until you start like reaching the point of diminishing returns, which we're not quite there yet. There's the troubadour. Don't think I have blank yet. My vouchers are kind of doo-doo. Other than overstock and hand size. Please break. It did not break. My glass thinks I have glass joker. That's good. That's good.
Well met.
It's fine. Crusade, thank you for the 3 months. Meowdy to you as well. It's pretty funny to get the Nacho Tong at the same time as the needle. Okay. Now we probably are fine taking an Ecto. Excuse me? What are these draws? There we go. Oh my god, it broke. Isn't deck fixing more necessary than score here? Yeah, you're right. I should probably pass on the brainstorm. Or sell a Baron so that I can not have a chance at getting one back. That would be the smart play. It's not a Nan Imprint. We don't need to get cute with the suits here.
Well met.
Persevious. Thank you for the sub. Rip. Oh great, now our Polychrome is a king and that really matters. Welcome, Ray. Where was this voucher when I needed to hang on to the Ecto? Honestly, probably a good time for this boss. Copium? It's with 4 kings in hand. Okay. The point of the glass cards? Trying to break them.
Well met.
I'm gonna save the, we don't need the cryptid, actually. Maybe if we have a catastrophic draw. Dan, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
Nino, thank you for the 6. I mean, that's a sufficiently high card, but doesn't really matter. Okay. It's not rip it yet, but good to have on deck. And just like that, we have a use for it. All right. You, and you. Might actually be worth a voucher skip here. Why don't you always take negatives for temperance value? Well, that one was rental, so it cost me money instead of giving me money. So why would I do that? $1 temperance value? Yeah, but it costs you $3, so stonks or something. So it only costs 2? True, true, because everyone knows that just because you want a temperance to show up, it always does show up. Should you try stealing about now? Do you see how big this number is compared to this one?
Well met.
Holy Kazooie, thank you for the 2 months. Remember, chat, relying on temperance to break even is a bad strategy? Yeah, once again, it's, chat, the things that chat says often reveals why they think Balatro is a gambling game. We got one of these anyway. Should use the death if we're gore. We have lucky cards, that's annoying. I actually need to get the lucky cards out. Because there's a world where I need to take a luchador. Pretty good. Twitch. Is it worth it to pivot the Polychrome King and make it steel, or is that pointless? That is pointless. It doesn't have a red seal on it. Polychrome does nothing for our score. Sorry, not nothing. It does extraordinarily little for our score. We? These questions? I mean, these questions, there's nothing wrong with not knowing things about the game. It's that the issue is when people don't know things about the game and then aggressively tell me how to play the game. Or if they do know things about the game and do that. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. We all didn't know things about this game at one point. Guess we'll do steel for this here, here. We start getting a little bit of steel going, just so that we don't bury it in our deck too much.
Well met.
Davey Bob, thank you for the 6. I want to find the first Roffle Balatro run. It was off stream, but my first streamed one is on YouTube. Just don't watch it. It's probably pretty bad. It was also during the demo, so things were quite a bit different. Did you play on 1x speed? Yes, but that was only because, like, I was introducing it to my audience. It wasn't for my benefit, it was for theirs. And then I immediately changed it off of that. Oh, thank God. What a relief. Alright, I need to get some water. I'll be right back, and then we'll finish this. Okay, we are back. That's a lot of money. It's honestly, like, not rolling hard, just because I was so concerned about, this is just a good immolate? It's a good immolate. Just trying to get one more of the, non-red seals. But I was rolling, or saving money in case I needed to find a luchador. Ferd, thank you for the super chat. The 3 barons are just pure coincidence. The invisibles landed where they felt like it. Time for the idle pivot. Let's do this. Okay, then. Then again, I just don't want to bury these, right? Why not Deja Vu the Polychrome? I'm just going to hang the Polychrome the next opportunity I get. I think that's the play from here. And I don't have to deal with the obnoxious bait. Unfortunate, but needs to be done. Sure, why not? I don't know if we can't take the second ecto without the brains or the blueprint for the DNA anyway. There's a decent chance we can't really take the second ecto anyway unless we find something pretty closely following it to like make up for the loss. I think the mods were giving you what you asked for by Pugs.
Well met.
Penguin, thank you for the prime. Psycho Hacker, thank you for the super chat. Be Belacher for the first time relying mostly on a pair. Is that good? It's good practice for gold stake. Pairs are a very strong strategy for gold stake. So well done. You're good, Bugs. It was just a joke. Why is an if not possible? It seems like we've got a good setup. Yep. We very much do. But it requires a lot more than just a good setup for Nan-Inf. Mostly it also needs to be on Plasma Deck is our main limiting factor right now since we were too late for a Perkio. Die. Thank you for the super chat and congrats on the E58. That's a great score. Guess this can go here. Whoa, I almost hit the Ouija button. Like, I think a lot of you maybe are underestimating just how big of a number it is required to get Nan-Inf. E308 is so far beyond where we are right now that it's like if you tried to place them on the same graph, one of them would not even show up. It is an incomprehensible difference. Beautiful. Thank you. Between our score and Nan-Inf right now. Which is why people, you know, can't comprehend it, I guess. Difference, yeah, the difference between our score right now and Nan-Inf, which is E308, is Nan-Inf, or E308. Is a better way of putting it. In the same way that, like, what's the difference between $1 billion and $1 million, chat? About $1 billion, right? And those are numbers that are much closer together than where we are right now. I don't have either. That wasn't the question. That wasn't the thought experiment either. Maybe to help everyone chill out, we should all just take a second to sit back, relax, and have a nice, cold, refreshing can of Dr. Pepper. Are they Are advertisers infiltrating chat right now? Is that like a sponsored chat message? That's the future, I guess. We're sponsored? I'm not getting any of that action. So you better not be. Look. First of all, if you are sponsored, you are legally obligated to tell people that you are sponsored. Especially if you live in America or the EU. But second of all, if you are a sponsored chatter and you are getting paid, you have to share the income with the rest of chat. That's the rules. Bells, thank you for the donation. Not if crime? Well, crime is legal in America, especially fraud, so maybe you're onto something. Sufyan, sorry. Thank you for the super chat and the correction as well. Do we do it? Feels kind of dumb to do it right now, right? There's so few jokers that actually solve the problem. Like, I want it in my inventory so that I can, like, time it with something like a troubadour or something. Okay. Now if we get, like, a showman, we can consider it. I agree, but can I be frank with you? You can be whoever you want. I don't know your name. Frank, Mary. It's not my concern. Just don't ruin the vibes and you're welcome to stay. Do you ever just hang on to the cryptid so that we can maybe eke out one additional ante later? You take Ecto for Burglar. Nope. Ecto does not help me, or Burglar does not help me. Louise, thank you for the super chat. Would you actually agree Anti-39 is actually the hardest thing in the game? I've had a whole 9 yards per kilo observatory of 5 copy effects, but I always fail. Yes. I mean, there's no doubt. Like, in most cases, like, getting to Anti-39 all but requires hitting Nanimp, right? So, of course, it's the more difficult thing. Mimi, thank you for the donation. I've had similar setups that fall short. That's a lot of things have to go very right for you in order to get to Anti-39. Or me, whoever's aiming for it, I don't know. Beanbug is almost necessary for that, or it's more... No, because you can get there with Perkio as well. It's just, you have to get the Perkio extraordinarily early. So it's not... The Beanbug isn't necessarily necessary, it's helpful. You could also get there with some lucky nat negatives, so if you... Or... just by having a bunch of money to get enough of the right nat negatives. We probably went steal a little bit, whoops, too early, but like, we also don't have that much to spend our money on right now. E308 is basically E11, E30, no? Yes, but like, if people don't understand the difference between E11 and E308, Adding another complicated... adding dual exponential notation is not going to help them understand it better. Did you sell the second Baron for a second blueprint? Yes, but that is impossible to happen. I think we just tank it, right? Because I only have the first reroll, and if we haven't seen the plant yet, so we just tank it. Scientific notation, people, high school math. Yep, that thing that everybody has definitely used in the... as soon as they finish graduating high school, right? And if they don't, we should definitely point and laugh at them. One, two, three, four, five. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Should have paid more attention in school to be better at Balatro. You don't need to do math in this game. I definitely don't. Even Doc Spector doesn't, and he's good at math. Roffle out here trying to explain exponents in a world where people think they can become billionaires? Well, they can if they would just stop taxing the billionaires so much. Eventually, that money will trickle down to me. You don't understand. Kind of feel something trickling down right now. That's just the hole in my roof. I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, we're gonna do some giga rolling. I forgot about the boss blind. Uh-oh. How are we still drawing like this? What is my deck? These... Louise, thank you for the super chat. You literally count retrigger effects and you're telling me that's not math? Oh, you're right. Look, counting to 4 is pretty difficult math. That is unbelievable. Sorry, let me demonstrate just how absurd this is. There are 2 cards that are not kings. We drew them both. Three? Oh, there's a jack. I lied. Streamer lied, people died. I really thought I was gonna get away with that one too. Oh, just snuck in there. Oh. Oh, we got one of them at least. Alright, we gotta roll down hard here. Surely that means we'll find the showman, right? Betrayal. Winning the quick and quick time event? True. True. That's why Funk doesn't want it in the game. It's because of dummies like me that aren't paying attention. Or just like, I imagine, the accessibility issues. At what point do you just skip gold cards and play nothing but steel? When I need to? I don't know if we can survive long enough for that. Can we? Gonna hit another Baron, it's definitely bait. If it hits another Baron, that's good. We can try it. Worst case scenario, it's funny. Yeah, there's only one bad hit. It's right here. Everything else is about the same. I don't know if we survive. We do have the cryptid, so I'm going to hold money. Oh my god, it's you. Wait a minute. Beautiful. DNA isn't going anywhere, so it wouldn't be a bad hit anyway. Why would I want 2 DNAs? That's the reason it's a bad hit. Ooh. All right. We also have to think about the boss blind. What was our? I think we saw Cerulean Bell. Verdant Leaf would be devastating. No, Verdant Leaf would be fine. I think we have to reroll it. Yeah, like Amber Acorn is probably our worst hit there. So I think it's a reroll. Okay, it's not ideal, but it's manageable. I think it's better than the Crimson Heart. Because they're like really, like if Crimson Heart hits the DNA and then hits like Crimson Heart messes with the DNA too much to be a viable option. I think it's It's not ideal, but I've definitely managed an Amber Acorn on a Baron build before. It's pretty fine. Yeah, Cryptid for the DNA hit. Yeah, I don't want to give up the Cryptid, though. And it was 2 out of 3 to just be, like... It was the right play. 3 out of 3 are better than Crimson Heart. 2 out of 3 are not boss blinds at all, so why would I not take the risk? Because it's not a risk. The risk is Crimson Heart. Cool. Okay, so this is the one that we care about.
Well met.
That's unfortunate. Save scum time? Nah. Like, even if it's a Perkio, it's not doing enough for us to justify giving up a Baron. Okay, so here's the DNA. This goes here. This goes here. Then we go... We just need to find the Baron and the Mime. One Baron and one Mime, actually. And the Barons should be easy because the Barons have... These are all the Barons, right? Because those are the ones hit by Invisible. Copy Cryptid with Perkio, but still useless. There's not enough time, and we don't have enough copy Jokers. I understand that. I considered that. It just wasn't a good play. Okay, here's the Mime, and these are the Barons. Chad is just obsessed with throwing runs to see what the legendary is when none of the legendaries are better than the Jokers that we have. E28. Honestly, we barely gained anything from getting the extra hand space or the extra Joker. That's why you don't typically take the second Epto and, like, Nanimp runs. Like, yeah, it's technically better, but... Definitely can't take that one. Anti-16 Legendary is a common skip. Look, I don't want to be mean. But I'm going to be. You're right, and that's why chat doesn't understand that it's not good, because they don't get to anti-16. In part because they make plays like selling out of everything for a legendary Joker that doesn't help you. Never before have I been so offended by something that I completely agree with. Look. Legally, you can't get mad at me if it's true. We're also just dead next ante anyway. Ever played a seated run? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? And I've never played a seated run, but like also a non sequitur. Watched enough of your videos on YouTube that I know no legendary available would benefit the run at this point. Okay. Well, that's very smart. And you've proven yourself as a worthy chatter. The problem is, first of all, 6-7. Second of all, you just admitted to learning from my videos, so we have to ban you now. I don't want to be mean, spends every minute of stream ridiculing chat. Yeah. 6-7. And chat's so innocent in this too. It's definitely not me just responding in kind. In a very serious manner. That's the important part too. Is that it's very serious. You can tell because I'm speaking in my serious voice. Oh, whoopsie. That was almost very serious. Alright. Let's see if we can make it through one more boss blind. Oh, man. You know what? That's way too funny to pass up on, right? Well, there's a slight possibility we can get it. No. Chad, I've got an idea. Roll until a luchador. You're making it really hard for me not to be mean right now. We got a Perkio right now. How far do you think we would go? About as far as we're about to go right now. Well, actually, no. We'd be dead. We would have been dead last ante with a Perkio. Which is why we didn't look for this. I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm becoming the Joker in real time. All of the information is on the screen. Roffle's running 8 Jokers this run. It's true. Didn't realize I used the cryptid. I used it just now so that I didn't die. Because I cannot score enough to beat these blinds, or I die. Okay, well now I can. Okay, we're not gonna do the funny death. We'll just re-roll it. We did manage to eke out one additional ante. So thank you, Cryptid. Tiki save the run. Yeah, ante 18 is probably the time to pivot to idle. Some real nice cryptid play, yeah. I think that maybe that's what people mean when they're constantly begging me to play more cryptid. I just didn't realize it earlier. Swear we said earlier that Perkia wouldn't help us, but I guess some chatters want to think Perkia saves everything. No, we did say that. We had a very long conversation about that. That's why I'm about to lose my mind. All right, we just have to hope for the serpent. It's unlikely, but I think it is possible. We just saw the head. One more. One more. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, hi, Mark. We got one more out of it. All right, now we need to farm up some money off of this. Please don't be too much score. It's not. I went up by 4. I went up by 4. One more. I don't think we could hit quite enough gold cards to continue the serpent farm for too much longer, though. Cool. Unless the skips are like outrageously good, I don't think it's possible to even hit the serpent a second time. Just because we didn't hit quite enough gold cards. Maybe, though? Maybe I'm underestimating how much we get off of the mime. That's not going to be enough. I'm pretty sure it's like... I'm pretty sure it's impossible.
Well met.
Yellow Wall, thank you for the sub. helps. E69 nice. Yep, 6-7. Same joke. The good, not you again. Plants. We did not get a money skip here, so I think we're cooked. Oh! Oh! So you're saying there's a chance. There's not a chance. That's actually funny. Let's get clubs in hand. There we go. The thing of beauty. Make sure our jokers are in the proper spot. Click clack, bucko. Roffle, why? They started it. 6-9 is the same as 6-7. It's literally just the same joke. You can't cringe at one and pog at the other. That's what I've been saying. But 6-9 has meaning? Because we signed at one, just like people started doing with 6-7. You're thinking too hard about this. The only argument that people have is that it has meaning, but it's like... Nothing has meaning until we assign it. Assign the meaning to it. What's the meaning behind 6-7? I seem to have missed it. Though the meaning is that there is none. GG. Alright. Holy, I didn't mean to stream this long again today, but that was a good run. That is going to do it for me. I might be back tomorrow. I don't know. Don't expect me back tomorrow. I've got to catch up on stuff after being away for too many weekends in a row. Thank you all for hanging out, though. A new YouTube video will go up in a couple hours. Hope to see you there. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to send you over to Murphy. If you're on YouTube, just go watch Murphy there. I can't send you. But he's doing some NANF speedrunnings and has a pretty cool announcement to share with you. About a fun event this month. So thanks for hanging out, folks. I'll see you the next time I stream.